2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So with Aldridge sitting on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. He's out there with Irving. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Edwards. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Warriors, OG Anunoby is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Allen. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's James in at the point. And like everyone else, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Warriors.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Edwards finds Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
LeBron James.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul.
One of the areas where he has
At the line for the
excelled all
Hawks.
season long. How about 87% from the line?
Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and let's keep giving this a beat.
Brunson against LeBron. On the wing, Anunoby. Kept alive. Here's Chamberlain. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And stolen by Chamberlain. And now just over a minute played here in the first. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Hayes. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And it's Brunson missing. Gone 0-2 from deep here. And it's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Now here's Brunson. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Chamberlain. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
No luck that time either. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Connects from 3-point range.
3.
And that's exactly what he's looking
Warriors
for.
call a timeout.
Draining the triple.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
Now here's LeBron. What a jam! What a jam!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
James with it. Edwards defending. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Anunoby, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Down low, here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second
The
foul.
Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw
At the
shots of
line
the
for the
night.
Hawks.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
And Allen launches it from deep. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Edwards kicks to Brunson. Pass to Chamberlain. Hayes dishes to Edwards. Over Allen. That one rolling around and rims out. Gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. LeBron with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Allen passes to Davis. And here is James. From deep. Cans it from downtown. James has got 7.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Timeout called the Warriors. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Damian Lillard's checked in for James.
Second team foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Warriors have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Davis. Stackhouse. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Hawks.
Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Lillard. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Anthony. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Davis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And Chamberlain gets it to go. On offense, here are the Warriors. Trailing by 4. This game coming on the heels of the win against the Kings.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
They get it back. Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Pass to Stackhouse. Here's Brunson. Chamberlain kicks to Stackhouse. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse.
From Jerry Stackhouse.
5-point Hawks lead. Anunoby outside. Back to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the
on the
first.
wing,
2
Davis.
minutes.
Here's Chamberlain. Shoots over Brunson. Misses the baby hook. The Hawks leading by 5. Irving passes to Chamberlain. Brunson with a clean look. And the 3-ball is good. Brunson's got 14.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Here's Lillard. Stackhouse with the steal. Brunson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Anthony. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Warriors shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stop.
Known for his scoring there. Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screening role.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Going well from long range. And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Checked in for OG Anunoby, and it's Edgecombe in for Allen. Atlanta also making some changes here. Robinson's checked in for Chamberlain, and it's Randolph in for Irving. Brunson kicks to Anthony. Over Davis, and Davis sends it back.
What a great feel for shot blocking. AD just has that tremendous length that affects
David Robinson. First personal foul, fourth team foul.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. Here is Lillard. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Brunson. 4-point game. The three from Anthony. Here's Randolph. Atlanta again missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks on top. They lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Mutombo is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's LeBron James, and it's Edgecombe at the shooting guard position. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He throw good, Damian Lillard. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3 is in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Here's LeBron. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Count it, and the Atlanta League has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from LeBron.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Here's Stackhouse. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Stackhouse has got himself on the board with 3 there. LeBron James on the wing. 3 ball. LeBron James.
And he's on a good pace here for 3-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Left side, Edwards. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. He's not blocking shots.
And Jerry Stackhouse picks up the foul.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution on the
for
court.
Lillard. Atlanta also making some changes here. Aldridge comes in for Robinson. And Irving subbed in for Jalen Brunson. They get the rebound. Mutombo misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors win. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season. And here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days. And these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
And you look at Edwards. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be there. dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Releases from 15. Here's Mutombo. Pass to Edgecombe. Clock at 6. Now Allen. Edwards defending. And the 3 off target.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the defense.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Now here's LeBron. 16 points for him. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Mobley. Plays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Hayes. Good D by Mobley.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, they're winning this game. In large part due to how efficient he's been. And it's why they'll continue to go to it.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're getting their first look at the season of the Warriors in this one.
An interconference matchup last season. They went 2-0 against this club.
Chamberlain's checked in for Hayes. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Stackhouse dishes to Edwards. They need this. Off for the new shot clock. Stackhouse the pass to Edwards. Back to Stackhouse. Shoots over Edgecombe. That misses off the backboard. Warriors leading by 6. On the wing, James. No good on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Oh, here's Edwards. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Nuggets in Denver.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Chamberlain. Edwards looking it over. And a wide open hook for Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
From the game. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the middle, here's Chamberlain, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Mobley the pass to LeBron. Here's the three. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I would say.
Jalen Brunson.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jalen Brunson.
And you can fully look at these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
So it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Chamberlain's checked in for the Warriors. Timeout call for Warriors.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Now, here's Mutombo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And here's Davis for three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Okay, time for an injury report.
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Hawks about his status. And this one, not something you hear often. A pinched nerve in his elbow. But from the sound of it, it's much more than just money. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Well, that is encouraging, but it's also important to make sure he is 100%. before he returns. You don't want to hurry back and risk further injury.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the Warriors. Brunson against Lillard. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Lillard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Atlanta making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Oh, you have a feeling this will be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
The Warriors making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Jalen Brunson.
It's on
at the line for 2.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
Warriors leading by 6. The tray. And it's Lillard missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Brunson. 19 points in the game. Shot from 12. Misses off the right iron. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 41% for the game. Lillard, count the basket. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Now one against Edwards. Brunson up top with 1 on the clock. Right in the heart of the defense. Brunson.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering.
That's the end of the second quarter.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Warriors.
The Hawks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first-half performance. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep.
And now with the second.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
So with Randolph on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Anthony Edwards. Chamberlain is out there with Hayes. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Irving at the small forward.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lillard looking around. Drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Brunson against Lillard. Free throw line jump shot. And again, it's Atlanta.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Outside for Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Allen against Edwards. There's the triple. Edwards with confidence.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Lillard against Brunson. Lillard, the pass to Davis. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And AD would be an elite big even if he didn't have a jumper. But the consistency of that shot really sets him apart.
There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Anthony Edwards.
Maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
Well, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainers will get a chance to go out and check him out.
And the Warriors with some changes. Edgecombe comes in for Allen, and James subbed in for Lillard. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Brunson.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half.
LeBron, good.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Edwards. Chamberlain with the block.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fires from deep. Julius Erving comes up with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Brunson. Ball's knocked loose. And Hayes kicks to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Back to Hayes. Shoots over Chamberlain.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Here's Edgecombe. Still yet to score. Davis ignoring the contact. Anthony Davis.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Can he keep it going? Chamberlain with the block. Anunoby outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Anunoby. Now Edgecombe. No good on the 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Edwards with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Brunson has it in the corner. Chamberlain with the block. LeBron is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It's a jump ball.
So it's the Warriors now. On the wing, James. Shoots it. They get it back. Chamberlain with the basket. Chamberlain got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Brunson the pass to Edwards. Can they get it? It's good from long range.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Hawks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Warriors
The
ball.
All-Star game almost here. Let's see how the West is shaping up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure they've embraced it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
The Warriors making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Hawks. Stackhouse comes in for Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Hayes the pass to Stackhouse. That one's in there. The Warriors lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And inside the paint, Aldridge can be so physical, not letting anything get in his way.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. Warriors leading by 8. The 3 from LeBron. Here's Mobley. Edgecombe with it. Still without a basket. Here's Chamberlain. Anunoby has the open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 11.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Brunson the pass to Aldridge. That one goes in. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The 3 from LeBron. 1:35 left in the third quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Stolen by Brunson. To the paint. Here's Stackhouse. James Stackhouse throws it down.
Jalen Brunson. Take care of the ball, fellas. That's Warriors what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half-second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And the Warriors with some changes. Tumbo, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Allen comes in for OG Anunoby. And Lillard subbed in for James. And then for Atlanta, Robinson's checked in for Aldridge. Randolph comes in for Hayes. And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Lillard missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Anthony kicks to Stackhouse. Mobley with the block. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Anthony. Allen for 3. That shot misses.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
Inside. The kick out to Irving. Back to Stackhouse. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Edgecombe with the steal. Out to the right wing. Anthony against Allen. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Allen's got 5 points so far.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Irving for 3. And no good on the last shot. That's it this time. And in the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
76.
Warriors lead by 10.
66.
And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cut.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Warriors. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Damian Lillard out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Allen. And there's Mobley. And it's Davis at the 5.
Well, whatever his coach said to him at halftime, he heard it.
Pass to Randolph. Left side, Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Refusing to give up on that play.
Shooting for
Anunoby, he's checked in for Edgecombe. And a change for the Hawks. Brunson's checked in. Warriors leading by 10. Now, here's Lillard. Stolen by Randolph. Over in the corner, Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Brunson scanning the floor. Mobley with the block. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Brunson kicks to Anthony. Outside Randolph. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Mobley with the block. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Lillard. Allen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Pulls it up. Offensive rebound, Davis. Brunson against Allen. Shot clock at 5. Mobley kicks to Allen. The 3. No good that time. Brunson with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 12. Edwards passes to Brunson. Now Randolph. Back to Brunson. Fires from 14. That's in.
Brunson.
Coming off an assist from Randolph.
Zach Randolph.
That's 29 points here for Jalen Brunson. Lillard dishes to Davis. The shot, no good. Atlanta's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Edwards kicks to Brunson. Outside Anthony. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 10. To the inside. Mobley the pass to Allen. Takes the 3. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Mobley. And he gets it to go.
The stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Outside Randolph. Edwards finds Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Hawks passing it around. Randolph trying to free himself up. And Davis sends it in.
That is technical rim protection from Davis.
Substitution
on the ball without making contact on the shooter.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Hawks, Chamberlain comes in for Robinson. And Hayes subbed in for Zach Randolph. Here's Anunoby. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
That's just a defensive breakdown. You have to box out Davis.
And the Hawks with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stop.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
6 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 15.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any day off.
Here's Brunson, and it's good from the elbow. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him. But those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And here's Hayes. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Making a switch here.
Second team foul.
Checked in.
Hawks substitution. Julius Erving.
Here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it. And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Edwards. Back to Hayes. Brunson against Anunoby. And it's Brunson missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Back to Allen. Over Edwards. Allen's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Julius Erving.
Easy call.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Anunoby.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 15-point game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Will Chamberlain picks one up. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Atlanta.
One area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Make some noise for yours.
By 13. There's 1:54 left in the quarter. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Looking to get back on track here. Edwards, good. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Chamberlain with the block. Edwards in. Whoa!
Anthony Edwards.
Right there from Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected game.
Personal foul. Second
free throw
team
good
foul.
from Lillard.
At the line for 2, Damian Lillard.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The Hawks
Atlanta calls timeout.
Start it.
They trail by 13. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
T-shirt time!
.11 left to play in the final quarter. Edwards inside. Allen defending. The Warriors shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
For the Hawks. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James, no good. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Here's Stackhouse. He doesn't hit that one. James with some nice D. Over Stackhouse. It's off. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, it never felt like they had any doubts.
Drive home safely.
Throw your hands in the air right now, man. Feel it right here. Scott Storch. Yeah, Khaled, I see you. Showbiz, born law. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. Kids clapping, love to spark the place. Half the cats in the squad got a scar on their face. It's a cold world and this is ice.